1번. 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Christine, did you solve this math problem?
Yes, I got the answer after trying for an hour. How about you?
Not yet. It's too difficult for me. Can you help me?
(2번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Hyunso. I haven't seen you lately. Where have you been?
Oh, hi, Jenny. I've been in Pyeongchang to volunteer at the Winter Olympics.
That's cool. What did you do there?
(3번) 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Good afternoon. I'm your building manager, Brandon Harrison. I'm sorry to interrupt your working day, but I have an important announcement to make. We'll be conducting a test of the building's fire alarm system shortly. This test is essential for your safety in the event of an emergency. So please be patient during the test. This is only a test of the system, not a fire drill. So you don't need to leave the building at this time. Thank you for your patience.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Look, Mom, I bought a new shirt. What do you think?
It looks great.
I'm going to wear it when I go out for dinner tonight.
But you have to wash it first.
Why? It's new.
New clothes have chemicals and other harmful stuff on the surface, and they can cause allergic reactions.
Really? I didn't know that.
Don't forget to wash new clothes at least once before wearing them.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
This is the end of today's tour. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot for your helpful explanation, Ms. Kim.
You're welcome. Is this your first visit to a Korean palace?
Yes, I like it a lot, especially the architecture.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It surely is. I also like the stories you told us about the kings and queens who lived here.
There are a lot more stories about them, but there wasn't enough time.
Is there another program where I can learn more about the palace?
There's a special tour around the royal garden. I'll be guiding it this Saturday.
Sounds great. I'll be sure to come again on that day.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Jack, have a look at this picture. My family went to the amusement park last Saturday.
Wow, you're riding a horse on the merry-go-round. I like your sunglasses.
Thanks. You know the boy wearing a cap, right?
Yes, he's your brother, Kevin. He's on an airplane.
Look at this clown. He's balancing on a big ball.
Cool. Is there a clown show there?
Yes, he performs in the circus tent behind him.
I see. Oh, there's Peter Pan on the left side of the picture. He's holding balloons in his hand.
Yeah, They're for visitors.
Looks like you had a great time there.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Teresa. What are you looking at on your smartphone?
These are the pictures I took at the entrance ceremony.
You took a lot of pictures. What are they for?
They're for the school newspaper. I'm writing an article about the entrance ceremony.
I see.
But I don't think I can use any of these pictures. They don't look good.
Maybe I can help you. I also took some pictures at the ceremony.
Ah, you're in the school's photo club. Do you have them with you now?
No, they are on my computer. I'll send them to you by email.
That'd be great. Thank you.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 여행 계획을 취소한 이유를 고르시오.
Jasmine, you said you were going on a holiday in April, right?
Yes, I planned to go to Hawaii, but I decided not to.
Why? Are you going to work on a new project?
No, my next project begins in May. Actually, I couldn't get an airline ticket.
Were they all sold out?
Not really. I couldn't find a cheap one. All the available tickets were too expensive.
But you booked a hotel already, didn't you?
That's right. So I had to cancel the reservation.
I see. I hope you find better deals for your next holiday.
(9번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Thanks for calling Yummy Chicken. How may I help you?
Hi, I'd like to order some fried chicken.
It's $20 for one bucket. How many buckets do you want?
2 buckets. And I want French fries too.
French fries are $12 a box, but you can get it for $10 with chicken.
That's nice. I'll have 1 box of French fries.
Anything else?
That's all. I have a $5 discount coupon. Can I use it?
Yes, you can. May I have your address?
It's 102 York Street.
Okay. It'll be delivered in an hour.
Thanks.
(10번) 대화를 듣고 해입은 천문대에 관해 언급되지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Paul, do you have any special plans for this weekend?
Yeah, my science club is going on a field trip to the Haven Observatory on Saturday.
You mean the observatory located in Mount Greenwood? Wow, I heard that it's one of the best places to observe stars and planets.
Yeah, it has attracted a lot of visitors since its opening in 1935.
Do you have to pay for the entrance?
No, it's free.
That's great. You'll be staying until evening, right?
Sure. The closing time is 10 p.m., so we'll be there until 9 p.m.
Sounds good. Have a great time there.
(11번) 웰턴스 코인스 포 고우츠에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hello, students. This is Student President Chloe Ashford. The Student Council is holding Welton's Coins for Goats to help poor people in Africa. We are going to raise money, and the money will be used to buy goats for families in Africa. The goats support them by providing milk, cheese, and so on. This event will be held for 2 weeks, starting on April 2nd. To participate, just put coins in the donation box in the school library. Each goat costs $50, and our goal is to raise $2,000 to buy 40 goats. Let's make it together. Thank you.
12번. 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 주문할 마스크를 고르시오.
Honey, fine dust levels are very high these days. We need to buy fine dust masks.
You're right. Let's order some online. This shop sells good ones.
They all look great. Let's choose from these 5 models.
I think the filter out rate should be more than 90%.
I think so too. How about the price?
We shouldn't spend more than $50 a box.
Then we have 2 options left. Shall we order the white ones?
Well, let's choose the other color.
Okay, let's place the order.
13번. 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Daniel, what do you want for your birthday?
I really want a puppy. Can you get me one?
I'd love to, but it takes a lot of time and effort to take care of a pet. Walking, washing, and feeding.
I'll do everything, Mom. Don't worry.
Daniel, it's much harder than you think. How about getting a robot pet instead?
But that's not a real puppy. I can't make friends with a robot.
It's a lot easier to keep a robot pet, though. It'll be a better option for you.
Can't you just get me a real one? I promise I'll take good care of it.
14번. 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Honey, are you starting to pack for our camping trip?
Yeah, it's just 2 days away.
Did you check the camping table? I think its legs are too weak.
Yes, it's too old to fix. Let's go buy a new one tomorrow.
Okay. How about getting some more chairs, too?
Why? We have enough chairs for our family.
The more, the better.
Well, I don't think it's a good idea to bring more chairs with us.
You may be right. We'd spend too much time packing and unpacking.
15번. 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 쌤이 호텔 직원에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Sam is on his business trip in Toronto, Canada. He's just checked out of the hotel to leave for the airport. He asked the hotel clerk to call a taxi. The hotel clerk says that a taxi might not get him to the airport on time. She explains that the Toronto Marathon is being held now, and it might cause traffic jams on his way to the airport. Sam decides to take the subway, and he wants to know the way to the subway station. In this situation, what would Sam most likely say to the hotel clerk?
(16번부터 17번은 2번 들려줍니다. 16번과 17번. 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Hello, class. Let's continue talking about animals. An animal's body is made up of tiny cells, which are mostly water. If the water freezes, it damages the cells. So, how do animals stay warm in the cold? Some animals have a material that keeps them warm. For example, birds have feathers. Most mammals have fur or hair, and sea mammals, like whales and seals, have a layer of fat under the skin. Reptiles, like snakes, do not have such material, so they stay underground at night or in cold weather. The temperature below ground does not fall as low as at the surface. Insects also have their own way to keep warm. Insects that live in cold places have special proteins in their bodies called antifreeze proteins. These proteins stop ice from forming inside their bodies. Now, let's watch a video clip about the animals we talked about.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
Hello, class. Let's continue talking about animals. An animal's body is made up of tiny cells, which are mostly water. If the water freezes, it damages the cells. So, how do animals stay warm in the cold? Some animals have a material that keeps them warm. For example, birds have feathers. Most mammals have fur or hair, and sea mammals, like whales and seals, have a layer of fat under the skin. Reptiles, like snakes, do not have such material, so they stay underground at night or in cold weather. The temperature below ground does not fall as low as at the surface. Insects also have their own way to keep warm. Insects that live in cold places have special proteins in their bodies called antifreeze proteins. These proteins stop ice from forming inside their bodies. Now, let's watch a video clip about the animals we talked about.
16번. 여자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? 17번. 언급된 동물의 종류가 아닌 것은?
1번. 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오. Daniel, what are you reading?
It's a book titled Flipped. I really like the story.
I'd like to read it too. Can I borrow the book after you are finished with it? 2번. 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Mia, how's your Chinese going?
Not very well. It was fun at the beginning, but it's getting harder.
I understand, but don't give up. There's a saying, no pain, no gain.
3번. 다음을 듣고 여자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Good morning, everyone. This is Jennifer Miller, the art teacher. Last week, we had our annual art contest to encourage students' artistic creativity. A lot of students entered some great works of art this year. Among them, the 7 best paintings and sculptures have been selected as candidates for the top prize. Now everyone is invited to judge them and help select the winner. The 7 works are displayed in the school library. Please take a look and put a sticker by the work you like the best. The work with the most stickers will be the winner. Thank you for listening.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Kathy, how are you today?
Not that well. On my way to the office, I saw a teenage boy almost get hit by a car.
Oh no. Tell me what happened.
He was crossing the street while looking at his smartphone, so he didn't see the car coming towards him.
He should have been more careful.
Exactly. If the driver hadn't stopped in time, he could have been seriously injured.
Well, smartphones make life more convenient, but these days, too many people simply can't take their eyes off of them.
I know. Sometimes it puts people in real danger.
I think crossing the street while looking at your phone should be banned by law.
I totally agree with you.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Mr. Jones, I was looking for you. Where have you been?
I was taking some pictures inside the building.
Inside? I asked you to stay outside. This historic church doesn't allow tourists inside.
I'm sorry. The front door was a little open, so I walked in.
Besides, I told all the tourists to come back to the bus by 2:30. The others are already on the bus waiting for us.
Oh, it's 3 o'clock. I didn't realize it was so late. I'm really sorry.
Let's hurry. We should keep to our tour schedule.
Sure. I'll listen to your directions more carefully from now on.
Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Julie, did you finish making a school sports day poster?
Yes, I did, Mr. Brown. Could you take a look?
Sure. Oh, you drew a cup-shaped trophy at the top. I like it.
Thanks. Below it, I put a banner and wrote the words Sports Day on it.
Good. I like that the words are written in capital letters.
Thank you. And I drew a boy holding a ball by the basketball post.
Yeah. Next to the boy, I can see a girl holding a tennis racket. They look cute.
Lastly, between the girl and the boy, there are a baseball and a bat on the ground.
The poster is beautiful and eye-catching. You did an excellent job.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Honey, I'm so excited about going camping tomorrow.
Me too. Let's check what we've prepared so far.
Okay. First, we already booked the campsite.
Yeah. And today I borrowed a tent from my friend, Andy.
Excellent. And did you check our car? We're driving a long way tomorrow.
Of course I did. Don't worry. Our car is in perfect condition.
Thanks. Then I think there are only 2 things left to do. Buying food to cook at the campsite and packing the clothes we'll need.
I see. I'll go buy the food.
Good. Then I'll prepare the clothes while you're away.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 일본 여행을 가지 못한 이유를 고르시오.
Emily, how was your weekend?
Good. I went to my grandmother's birthday party. How was yours? Did you enjoy your family trip to Japan?
Well, unfortunately, things did not go as planned. We couldn't go to Japan.
Why not? Was someone in the family ill?
No, that was not the reason.
Was your flight canceled because of the weather?
Not that either. Just before getting on the plane, my wife and I found that we had lost our son's passport.
Oh no! You must all have been very disappointed.
Yes, we were. So we're thinking about planning another family trip in the fall.
(9번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Hello. How can I help you?
Hi, I want to buy some mini apple pies. How much are they?
They're $4 each.
Good. I'll take 3. And this bacon and egg sandwich looks delicious. How much is it?
It's $5. But this week, if you buy 2, you get 1 free.
Well, that sounds like a good deal. But 3 sandwiches are too many. I'll just buy 1. That's it.
Great. Do you have a store membership?
No, but I have this coupon. Can I use it?
Sure. You'll get $2 off of the total.
Good. Here's my credit card.
(10번) 대화를 듣고 템플 스테이에 관해 두 사람이 언급하지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Laura, what are you doing?
Hi, John. I'm booking a temple stay. This will be my 3rd time participating.
Temple stay? Sounds interesting. What kinds of activities does it offer?
Cultural experiences, meditation, making temple food, and many other things for 2 days.
Great. How much does it cost?
The participation fee is $80.
That's reasonable. What do you have to take?
I should take my toothbrush, a towel, and a water bottle. And during the stay, drinking alcohol and smoking are not allowed.
I see. I think I'm going to give it a try too.
You should. It'll surely refresh your mind and body.
(11번) 2018 나이트 스카이 오브저버스에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hello, students. This is Janet Keeper, the head of our school's Star Watching Club. The 2018 Night Sky Observers will be held in our school playground from July 20th to the 22nd. This event will be hosted together by 14 star watching clubs from around the city. Anyone interested in the stars can participate and get the chance to observe stars as well as planets like Mercury and Venus. Star watching will start at 10 p.m. and last for about 6 hours each night. While you are watching, club members will explain things about the stars and the universe. You don't need your own telescope for this event, but you can bring and use your own if you want to. Thank you.
(12번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 주문할 스피커를 고르시오.
Mom, why don't we buy a portable Bluetooth speaker? We can take it anywhere we want to.
Great idea. Let's buy one online.
Okay. Look, these are the 5 best-selling ones.
Good. We can choose one among them.
What's our budget, Mom?
Well, I don't want to spend more than $100.
I see. How about buying a waterproof speaker? We can take it to the swimming pool and to the beach.
I agree. Now there are only 2 options left. Which do you like better?
I prefer the one with the longer battery life.
Okay. Then we won't have to charge it as often.
I think we made a good choice. Let's order it now.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Honey, I got a call from my cousin Ruby, and she had some good news.
What is it?
She got a job with a marketing company in Hong Kong.
Wow, good for her. She wanted to work abroad.
Yes, I think it'll be a good opportunity to build up her career.
Definitely. When is she leaving?
She told me she's leaving in about 2 weeks. She'll start working in July.
She's leaving so soon? Then why don't we invite her to dinner?
I don't think she can make the time. She's too busy. I'm considering giving her a present instead.
Good idea. What do you have in mind?
(14번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Katie, you look so tired.
Yes, Dad. I went to bed late last night.
Why? Was it because of homework?
No, I was busy making a hat.
Really? Making a hat?
Yes. Last month, I joined the school knitting club and learned how to do it.
I thought you didn't like to make things with your hands.
I didn't, but I discovered that I am good at knitting and it's fun. Besides, I can help others with it.
What do you mean by that?
This is part of a project called Knitting for Africa. We'll send the hats to poor babies there.
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 리사가 제이크에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Lisa and her friend Jake are big fans of classical guitar music. Jake's birthday is coming up, so as a gift for him, Lisa buys tickets for a classical guitar concert. When Lisa tells him this, Jake gets very happy and excited. today is the day of the concert, and it starts at 6 in the evening. Jake suggests to Lisa that they meet in front of the concert hall at 5:50. But Lisa wants to suggest meeting earlier because the seats are given based on the order of arrival. In this situation, what would Lisa most likely say to Jake?
(16번부터 17번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 16번과 17번. 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to Health Matters. This is Dr. David Harvey. Coughing is one of the most common symptoms of a cold. To relieve it, you might only think of going to a doctor or taking medicine. However, drinking homemade tea can be an excellent way to warm you up and soothe your throat and cough. This kind of tea is so easy to make that anybody can do it. First, get 2 inches of fresh ginger and slice it thinly. Next, boil the ginger slices in 2 cups of water for at least 10 minutes. Then, turn off the heat and add some honey. Squeeze a lemon and put the juice in the tea. You can add a bit of cinnamon at the end for flavor. I hope you'll enjoy your hot tea and stay healthy.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to Health Matters. This is Dr. David Harvey. Coughing is one of the most common symptoms of a cold. To relieve it, you might only think of going to a doctor or taking medicine. However, drinking homemade tea can be an excellent way to warm you up and soothe your throat and cough. This kind of tea is so easy to make that anybody can do it. First, get 2 inches of fresh ginger and slice it thinly. Next, boil the ginger slices in 2 cups of water for at least 10 minutes. Then, turn off the heat and add some honey. Squeeze a lemon and put the juice in the tea. You can add a bit of cinnamon at the end for flavor. I hope you'll enjoy your hot tea and stay healthy.
16번. 남자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? 17번. 언급된 재료가 아닌 것은?
1번. 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Did you hear our school baseball team won the semifinal?
Yes, I can't wait to watch their final game.
Do you think they can win that game as well?
2번. 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Kate, are you looking at the restaurants for dinner this Friday?
Yeah, we have 2 choices, but I can't pick one.
Let me see. Oh, it says here that this one is under construction until next month.
3번. 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
May I have your attention, please? This is your principal, Mr. Adams. Last Thursday, after school, one of our students was unfortunately involved in a car accident while jaywalking in front of our school. The student got hurt because he didn't use a crosswalk to cross the street. It's very dangerous to cross the road illegally because you can't always see approaching vehicles. You might want to cut across streets to get to where you need to go, but doing so increases the risk of getting hit by a car. For your safety, we cannot overlook this situation. Once more, I strongly advise you not to jaywalk.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Daniel, I see you're reading a book. What's it about?
Hello, Miss Williams. It's about time travel. I'm a big fan of science fiction.
I know that. But why do you only read science fiction?
I feel like reading science fiction makes me more creative.
I see. But if you really want to improve your creativity, you shouldn't just read science fiction. It would be better to read books on various topics.
What does that have to do with improving my creativity?
Reading many kinds of books will make you see things from many different perspectives.
That makes sense. With more perspectives, I can be more creative.
Exactly. Reading books on various topics will help you think outside the box.
Okay, I'll try it. Thank you for your advice.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Angela. How are you feeling?
Perfect, Mike. I'm so excited to appear on your stage.
I'm glad you're here. You look great today. I heard you went to Paris last week.
Yeah, right. I was featured in the Paris fashion show. After the show, I traveled a little and took so many photos.
Wow, you must have been busy. I'm honored to have a famous model like you on my stage.
My pleasure. The dresses you made are gorgeous.
Thank you. The theme of today's show is nature, so I made the dresses with only natural materials.
Oh, I see. When I got dressed for rehearsal, I felt really comfortable.
Good. Our makeup artists will get you ready now.
Sure. Is there any special pose for me on the runway?
I asked the other models to walk slowly to emphasize the soft line of the dress. So walk slowly to the music.
Okay, I got it.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Jenny, I finished designing our soccer team's uniform. Can you find any differences from the previous version?
Wow, it changed a lot. Oh, you put the team name at the center. That looks great.
Thank you. It really makes us feel the team spirit.
You've also added stripes on both sleeves. I think it looks better now.
I'm glad you think so. And what do you think of the V-neck design?
The V-neck is more unique than the round one. I like it. Can you tell me about the stars on the chest?
It shows how many times our team has won the league.
Oh, it has 3 stars because we've won 3 times. That's fantastic.
Yes, it is. How about the pocket?
You mean the pocket under the stars? It looks convenient. You did a great job.
Thanks. I hope our teammates like this uniform design.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Honey, what are we going to do today?
We planned to go to the beach.
But I checked today's weather forecast, and it's going to be rainy all day.
Then, how about going to the art museum instead?
Okay. I heard there's a Picasso exhibition at the National Art Museum.
Great. Do we need to buy tickets in advance?
Of course. Otherwise, we would have to stand in line.
You're right. I'll book the tickets online. Should we drive there?
Well, it's hard to find a parking place on the weekend. Taking the subway is better.
I agree. Which subway line should we take to get there?
I'll look it up and let you know.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 제이미의 송별회에 갈 수 없는 이유를 고르시오.
David, have you handed in the science assignment?
Yes, I'm happy that I finally finished it. By the way, are you going to Jamie's farewell party tonight?
Yes, I am. It's so sad that she is moving that far away. You're coming too, right?
I really wish I could, but I need to go home early today.
Why do you need to go home early?
My grandfather is in the hospital, and my parents are going to visit him tonight.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you have to go too?
No, my little brother will be at home alone, so I have to babysit him.
I see. You will take care of him.
Yes. Can you please give this present to Jamie and tell her that I'm sorry I have to miss her party?
No problem. I'm sure she'll understand your situation.
(9번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Hello, how can I help you?
Hi. I'd like to make a reservation for a rafting trip this Sunday.
Lovely. We have two options. A full-day trip costs $100 and a half-day trip costs $40. Children under 10 are half price.
All right. Do the prices include lunch?
Only a full-day trip includes a riverside barbecue lunch.
Okay. Then I'd like to book a full-day trip for 2 adults and 1 8-year-old child.
Beautiful. A full-day trip for 2 adults and 1 child.
That's right. Can I use this coupon from your website?
Sure. With this coupon, you get 10% off the total price.
Great. I'll pay in cash.
(10번) 대화를 듣고 주니어 윈터 캠프에 관해 언급되지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Amy, have you got any special plans for this winter?
I was thinking of joining the junior winter camp, so I got this brochure about it. If you're interested, let's read it together.
Okay. What's the purpose of the camp?
It helps students boost their leadership skills.
Sounds wonderful. Wow. We can participate in lots of activities.
Yeah, like hands-on workshops, team games, and even a treasure hunt.
It says the winners of the treasure hunt will get a gift card.
Cool. Why don't we sign up for this camp together?
I'd love that. How can we sign up?
We can do it online.
Oh, it says registration is limited to only 50 students. We'd better hurry.
(11번) 업사이클링 챌린지 2018에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hello, Greenville students. We are delighted to announce that the Upcycling Challenge is back for 2018. In this competition, your job is to create something useful from waste or unwanted items. The competition is open to all students. Individuals or teams can take part in this challenge. Make sure to hand in your entries to the teacher's office by Thursday, October 25th. Also, all the entries should be submitted with an entry form. You can receive the entry form only at the library. 3 judges will choose 5 winning entries to receive the principal's award. The winners will be announced on the school bulletin board on November 9th. We're looking forward to seeing your creative ideas for saving our planet. So don't waste time. Upcycle today.
(12번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 구입할 텀블러를 고르시오.
Emily, what are you doing?
I'm looking for a tumbler for our camping trip.
That's great. If we buy a tumbler, we don't have to use disposable cups. Let's choose one.
What do you think for capacity? I think 1 liter is too much.
I agree. It's too big and too heavy. So, which material do you prefer? Stainless steel or ceramic?
Ceramic looks fine, but it can break easily. For camping, stainless steel is better.
You're right. And we should get one with a good hand grip.
Okay, a hand grip will make it easier to hold. Then we have 2 options left.
Which one is cheaper? I don't want to pay more than $40.
Me neither. Let's choose the cheaper one.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Minho, I heard you're making a presentation in geography class. How's it going?
Not good. I'm not sure whether these slides look quite clear enough. Could you check it for me?
Sure. Let me see. You use a graph to support your idea. That's great.
And what about the final slide?
I know you want to provide more information, but I think it has too many words. So it's hard to understand the main idea.
You mean it's too lengthy, right? How can I change it?
I think you need to use short phrases instead of long sentences.
You mean that I should make the conclusion clearer with fewer words?
(14번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Mark. How are the preparations going for the club festival?
We're working on it. Is your club going to run a booth like last year?
No, not this year. We're going to do something else.
What's that?
Our club will hold a charity event in the auditorium.
Oh, does that mean your club room is empty on the day of the festival? We need another room for our Chinese costume show.
Actually, James from the dance club is using our room that morning.
Maybe it won't be a problem. Our show is after lunch, so we'll only need the room in the afternoon.
You can check if the room will be empty by then. I'll give you James's phone number so you can call him.
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 제인이 브라이언에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Brian and Jane are a married couple. One day, Brian needs to use a car and borrows Jane's. After Brian leaves home, Jane gets ready for work. She realizes that one of her credit cards is missing. Jane goes through her stuff, but she can't find it. She is about to call the card company to report the card missing. Then she remembers using it when she went to a gas station the night before. She thinks she left it in her car. To check if it's still there, Jane calls Brian. In this situation, what would Jane most likely say to Brian?
(16번부터 17번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 16번과 17번. 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Good afternoon. Today on Amazing Animals, we will look at some animals with the ability to survive even the harshest circumstances. Have you heard of animals falling into a deep state of sleep in winter to survive the cold? Our first example is frogs. If you see a frozen frog that isn't breathing during winter, the frog is sleeping. Bears also sleep in the winter. During this sleep, bears don't eat or drink at all for 3 to 6 months. Another example is bats, the only flying mammal. In the winter, bats will sleep in caves either alone or in groups. Lastly, nearly all snakes experience some form of deep sleep state during winter. Isn't it amazing that animals overcome harsh winters through sleeping? That's it for today. Tune in tomorrow when we will talk about insects.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
Good afternoon. Today on Amazing Animals, we will look at some animals with the ability to survive even the harshest circumstances. Have you heard of animals falling into a deep state of sleep in winter to survive the cold? Our first example is frogs. If you see a frozen frog that isn't breathing during winter, the frog is sleeping. Bears also sleep in the winter. During this sleep, bears don't eat or drink at all for 3 to 6 months. Another example is bats, the only flying mammal. In the winter, bats will sleep in caves either alone or in groups. Lastly, nearly all snakes experience some form of deep sleep state during winter. Isn't it amazing that animals overcome harsh winters through sleeping? That's it for today. Tune in tomorrow when we will talk about insects.
16번. 여자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은 17번. 언급된 동물이 아닌 것은
1번. 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hey, James, did you choose which club you're going to join?
Not yet. To be honest, I'd like to create a new academic club.
Great idea. What kind of club do you want to make?
2번. 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
What a nice hat, Kelly. It looks perfect on you.
Thanks. I got it from a local market. You can find many good handmade items there.
Really? I'd love to go and look around the market.
3번. 다음을 듣고 여자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello and welcome back to Happy Life. I'm Christine Brown, professional life coach. When was the last time you sat down and thought about the good things in your life? With our busy schedules, we easily forget to count the blessings we already have. However, according to a recent study, people who are more grateful for what they have are more hopeful and physically healthier. So here is today's tip. Write a gratitude journal. A gratitude journal is a diary in which you can express all the things you're thankful for. Just invest 5 to 10 minutes each day in the journal. You'll feel more thankful and stay healthier.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
What are you doing, Jennifer? Mom wants us to study now.
I'm getting ready to go to the library to study.
Walking to the library takes so much time. Why don't you study at home?
Strangely, I can't focus on my studies here. I don't know why.
How about tidying up your study space?
Tidying up my study space? Why?
When I organized my study place, I could avoid distractions and focus better.
Do you really think it'll work for me as well?
Sure. A disorganized desk leads to a disorganized mind. Messy spaces can even create stress.
That makes sense. I often get anxious looking at my messy desk.
Right. I think an organized study space can help to improve your focus.
I guess it's worth trying out.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Come on in. Have a seat, please.
Thanks.
What has been troubling you, Mr. Williams?
My eyes are red and sore, and I can't see things clearly.
Okay, let me check your eyes first. Put your chin on the machine and don't move.
All right.
Oh, you have dry eyes. Have you been using your computer more than usual?
Yes, I've been working all week on an important project.
You should rest your eyes and blink more frequently.
I see. I was worried I got an eye infection.
No, you didn't. Just put some eye drops in your eyes. I'll give you a prescription.
Okay. Do I have to come again?
I recommend you have your eyes checked again next week. The nurse will help you make an appointment.
All right. Thank you.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
What do you think of this new office lounge, Ms. Jones?
It's really nice. You must have worked hard to decorate this place.
I enjoyed it. As you asked, 2 laptop computers have been placed in front of the window.
Thanks. Our colleagues can browse the web in their free time.
Good. Look at the letter M on the wall. I hung it yesterday. It's your company's logo, right?
Yeah, I like it. Oh, there is a microwave oven below the logo.
Yes, you can use it conveniently for meals. I put the photo on the bookshelf.
Thanks. I love this picture. It was taken at our company's 2nd anniversary party.
Great. There's a round table so you can read some books and enjoy coffee time here.
Thank you. Our colleagues will love this place.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 여자를 위해 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Benjamin, I'm sorry to call you during work, but I have great news to share.
No problem, Mom. I'm about to leave my office. What's up?
Your brother Wilson got the football scholarship. Let's throw a party tonight to celebrate.
Wow, wonderful. I'll buy a cake for him on my way home.
Good. I'll cook his favorite steak.
Oh, he'll love it.
Yeah, I hope so. But I think something is missing from the meal. How about adding mashed potatoes as a side dish?
Great. It goes well with steak.
Right, but we're out of potatoes.
Don't worry. I'll buy some for you. The grocery store is near the bakery. I'll be at home in an hour.
Thanks. No rush. We still have some time.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 거리 공연을 보러 갈 수 없는 이유를 고르시오.
Hi, Charlotte. Long time no see.
Hi, Andrew. Are you doing well at your new school?
I think I'm adjusting well. All of my new classmates are nice.
Good to hear that. Are you still playing the guitar? I loved your performance at the school festival last year.
Yeah, I joined my new school's rock band. I've been practicing hard with the other members.
Great. I'd like to listen to your band play.
Actually, our band will have a street performance at Union Square. Will you come and watch?
Sure, I'd love to. When exactly will it be?
Next Saturday at 2 o'clock. Can you make it?
Oh, sorry, but unfortunately not. I have to meet my group members next Saturday afternoon for the science project.
Okay. There should be another performance soon.
I'll try to make it then.
(9번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Welcome to Springwood Farmland. How may I help you?
Hi, I'd like to buy tickets for a farm experience program.
We're sorry, but most of the programs are sold out except for 2 programs, the sheep feeding program and the cheese making program.
My children might want to try something new, so we'll join the cheese making program. How much is it?
The price for the cheese making program is $20 per adult and $15 per child.
I'd like to buy 2 adult tickets and 2 child tickets.
Okay. You want to buy tickets for 2 adults and 2 children, right?
Yes, and I have the coupon from your website. Can I use this?
Sure. Then you'll get 10% off the total price.
Good. I'll pay by credit card.
(10번) 대화를 듣고 문라이트 팰리스 투어에 관해 언급되지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Honey, how about going to the Moonlight Palace tour this Friday night?
I heard about the tour. It'll be wonderful to walk through the palace under the night sky.
I agree. The tour starts at 8 p.m. and takes 2 hours.
Then we can join it after dinner.
Sure. A tour guide tells us historical tales about the royal family.
That could be fun. How much is a ticket for the tour?
It's $30. It seems expensive, but the tour includes watching a traditional dance and tasting traditional tea and snacks.
I think it's reasonable. We could have a wonderful night.
Right. It's said that only 100 people are accepted per day. Let's hurry up and make a reservation.
Okay. How can we do that?
We have to register on the website. I'll do it.
Thanks. I can't wait.
(11번) 포레스트 콘서트에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hello, listeners. We have some good news for music lovers. The Grand Philharmonic will hold the Forest Concert in Central Park on October 7th. The legendary Russian conductor, Alexander Ivanov, will lead the orchestra with the theme of In Search of a Dream. This concert is a gift from the Grand Philharmonic to all music lovers, so everyone can enjoy free admission to this 90-minute musical treat. Seats are on a first-come, first-served basis, so prior reservation is not required. You can also watch it live on TV at home, but seeing it live at the park could be a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
(12번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 선택할 수업을 고르시오.
Hey, Julia, how about learning something exciting after work?
Sure. I'd love to spend my evenings doing something more interesting.
I have a timetable for evening classes in our community center. Let's look at it.
They all look good, but I do yoga by myself at home, so except for that, the others are fine.
Okay. Oh, Wednesday doesn't work for me. I have my regular badminton club meeting then.
I see. I think we need a little break after work. So how about a class starting at 7?
All right. Then we're left with two options. Which one do you prefer?
Actually, I'm on a tight budget these days, so I don't want to spend more than $100.
Me neither. Let's sign up for the cheaper one.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
That was a great documentary film, wasn't it, David?
Yeah, I was really impressed by the Korean man devoting his life to helping the poorest people of Africa.
Right. His life was so beautiful. Living one's life for others is truly meaningful.
I think so too. Evelyn, would you like to volunteer with me?
Great! What kind of volunteer work are you thinking about?
Actually, I've been working at the Children's Hospital as a volunteer teacher.
Volunteer teacher?
Yeah, I teach children how to paint. The hospital is now looking for more teachers.
I'd like to, but can I be helpful?
Sure. Your major is art, so you might be a good fit.
I've never taught anyone before, so I'm worried whether I can teach them well.
(14번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
You look so down these days. What's the matter, Alice?
Do I look down? Actually, I am rather disappointed in myself, Dad.
Oh, are you still discouraged about the school election results?
Yeah, I worked so hard to become the student president, but I failed.
You weren't elected president, but challenging yourself was very brave.
Everyone around me keeps telling me the same thing, but I can't stop feeling like a failure.
I understand it's hard to get over, but you proved yourself capable.
You really think so?
Sure, there were so many students who supported you.
You're right. I hadn't thought about it that way.
Cheer up, Alice. This experience will help you become a better person in the end.
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 소피아가 존에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Sophia and John are classmates, and they study math together in a study group. John spends lots of time studying math, but his grades have not improved much. Sophia is good at math, so John asks her to help him as a mentor. Sophia finds out that John always tries to solve difficult questions without practicing easier ones. Sophia thinks that in order to get a good grade, John has to go from easy questions to difficult ones step by step. So she wants to suggest to John that he should solve easy math questions before going on to challenging ones. In this situation, What would Sophia most likely say to John?
(16번부터 17번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 16번과 17번. 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Welcome to Smart Traveler. I'm your host, Brian Lewis. While traveling, shopping for souvenirs is one of the greatest pleasures, and many people enjoy bringing small souvenirs back home. Today, I'll introduce some of the best souvenirs from around the world. First, when you travel to Beijing, jasmine tea is a great souvenir. Scented tea in the morning will become a wonderful reminder of all those memories there. Second, in Paris, Eiffel Tower keychains are popular. With this little metal item hanging on your keys, you can remember the special moment of being at the top of the Eiffel Tower. Third, when visiting Hawaii, bring back a Hawaiian dancing doll. It'll remind you of the intense sun, crystal clear water, and amazing beaches. Last, in Venice, you can buy a traditional Venetian mask. Hanging the mask on the wall as a decoration, you can feel the spirit of Venice at home long afterwards. I hope these tips will help you in your souvenir shopping.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
Welcome to Smart Traveler. I'm your host, Brian Lewis. While traveling, shopping for souvenirs is one of the greatest pleasures, and many people enjoy bringing small souvenirs back home. Today, I'll introduce some of the best souvenirs from around the world. First, when you travel to Beijing, jasmine tea is a great souvenir. Scented tea in the morning will become a wonderful reminder of all those memories there. Second, in Paris, Eiffel Tower keychains are popular. With this little metal item hanging on your keys, you can remember the special moment of being at the top of the Eiffel Tower. Third, when visiting Hawaii, bring back a Hawaiian dancing doll. It'll remind you of the intense sun, crystal clear water, and amazing beaches. Last, in Venice, you can buy a traditional Venetian mask. Hanging the mask on the wall as a decoration, you can feel the spirit of Venice at home long afterwards. I hope these tips will help you in your souvenir shopping.
16번. 남자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? 17번. 언급된 지역이 아닌 것은?